Hello and welcome to the 13th or 14th race. Oh, it says it there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is the round 13 there of the Singapore Grand Prix for my Vettel career mode. If you haven't seen any races on this series at all, then there you go. There's what's happened. I'm second at the current moment, 41 points behind Hamilton. Yeah, I don't even have time to hear what Crofty has to say. I had a setup on, and that's not going to happen for the remainder of the races, so... yeah, very disappointing times, but anyway, let's continue and get pole position here in Singapore. I don't think I've actually raced this track on this game, so this is an exploration lap for me on F1 2015, not just like I don't know what corner's coming up next. Of course I know it's a slight right then a sharp left, but yeah. I think I can manage with no setup here. But you could see in Italy how easy the first corner was for me. The first time of doing it. Well, I don't think they changed this bit. It did change for the race, I can't remember now. I think the barrier, no, there's some kind of change here. Doesn't like, I don't know, it doesn't look like they've implemented that into the game. But use the runoff here. We're in the lead. Always the third sector we're strong around here. And yes, it's gonna be back-to-back pole positions for Sebastian Vettel. We've done it. But remember, we had pole position before and we didn't win the race, so it's not a total guarantee that we're gonna win the race. But yeah, no big shocks as usual. It's raining, it's pouring in Singapore. Let's get ready for a race start. And we go. I'm watching Hamilton. I'm gonna try and stop him from overtaking me. Oh, okay, something's gone on there, but we're in the lead anyway, and Rakkonen's up to third. He's managed to squeeze past Rosberg. It looks all a bit chaotic, but we maintain the lead. And we've actually extended the gap to third place there and beyond. I just can't imagine doing this without traction control. That must be a nightmare. I've gone wide. Just slid out there. Rakkonen's lost third place. He's now into fifth, so something must have happened there. Oh, look how easy it is just to run off wide. How about the weather? I think we disabled our engineer, but Yes, we can get him back. Oh no. Sorry, that was my mistake. I'm trying to get my engineer.
Heavy rain to stay a while. Doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon.
Right. So I think this rain's here to stay for the rest of the race. Great, just what I wanted. Fantastic. Well, I don't think I'd be able to pull away much from the Mercedes, but I do definitely know that I'd pull away from them in the third sector. But the first and second, I don't know. It's all about who's the quickest in all three sectors combined. Ooh. Okay. Just regain my composure. That was a scary noise there. Just hear the front wing clattering. Slight touch of the wall. But you've got to be close to the walls around here. Otherwise, how are you supposed to, you know, gain time and win races and that? And this is the longest race of the calendar because how slow it is. And oh, okay. Thought I could just correct it with one steer of the steering wheel, but that's not the case. Okay. Hamilton's got to try the inside if he wants to take the lead. He's trying it. Is he going for it? I'm gonna. Oh! Oh, no, no, no! What? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. So then, we're not even halfway through this race. It did seem like it was halfway, usually around lap 6, but this is the longest race of the year. Oh, Hamilton's gonna have another go, isn't he? Well, let's see if he makes it, or at least, you know, commits to it, but nah, again. My tyres are just not up there today, but I've got to stop complaining now. And also, where is there to overtake? What kind of a thing is that to say? Cut, 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 cut. Action. Oh, that... I did that quite well. Oh, no, 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 that wasn't taken very well. Ah. Just need to prove a point here. I'm starting to move away, but I slide. One mistake, and Hamilton's right up there again. Thank goodness there's no DRS, because otherwise I wouldn't have. No damage. Phew. Otherwise, you know, I wouldn't have been able to win this race. I might have, actually. Well, we'll never know. We might actually know next season, depending on who I race as. And it's not going to be Ferrari, by the way. Oh, Hamilton! Is he just caught up again? Because of one mistake, probably. That was a big hit. Oh, we're so lucky. We get away with it. There's no pit stop, so we don't really get any kind of break. Oh, this is ridiculous now. We're just running wide. And there's an accident waiting to happen. There's already been a few accidents with the barriers. But in terms of damage, there's been a lot of close calls. Oh, we slipped our finger. How unlucky are we? Oh! Something's happened. Something's happened to Rosberg. Why is it always... Oh, what? Oh. Has he got damage? No. So Rosberg has just come in for a pit stop. Okay. Well, hang on, what's... Oh, hang on. Let's take a flashback there, because we were out of sync. What's going on there? Is it time for Intus? Let me check this.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
20 minutes of heavy rainfall, then what is Rosberg doing? That's weird. Is he retiring? Is he seriously retiring from the Grand Prix? No. No, it still says 20 runners are still running the race. Let me check my race director. He's just dropped a lot of positions. He's made a pit stop for another set of wet tyres. That's a weird call to make. Are all the AIs coming in for pit stops, do you think? I don't know if I should or not. It only seems like Rosberg came in, so maybe that's an error or miscalculation there. He's not gonna, you know, catch back up and get his third place again. He should have really just stayed where he was. Unless they're coming in for another pit stop. But I don't see what... I don't see what the point is. Yes, maybe you'll gain, what, more time, you know, during the last few laps of the race. But crucially, you've lost a lot of time of, you know, of track position, of time generally on track. Well, no one's come in, so it's just Rosberg. Well, that's fantastic for the Constructors' Championship for Ferrari. We'll now catch up by... Let me just do my calculation for a few seconds. will catch up. We'll get 19 more points than Mercedes, which will bring us around about 20 points behind Mercedes. Oh, it's really slippy out there. We've gained quite a bit on Hamilton, actually. I wasn't expecting this kind of pace. 2.6 now. Oh, he's still riding the Italian Grand Prix setup. Lap 10. No sign of Hamilton behind, although he has caught up slightly. In my favourite sector. Sector 3. There's a huge gap behind. Between the second group of cars and the third group. Well, that's now split. It's now, or the third and fourth. It depends how you look at it on the map. You can see there's a big gap to some cars there. And someone else is in the pits. Let's see, who is in the pits? Sainz. Rosberg 16th. Let's just have a look at the replay. No damage. He's come in. Sainz has just come in, just like Rosberg. For another set of fresh wet tyres. Hamilton's catching me. I've lost grip in my tyres. They feel weird now. There used to be some kind of reassurance in terms of grip. Now I'm just skating along, really. Hamilton's closing, actually. He's got the slipstream. We just need to keep it together. I just want to get good traction, so I may be going I'd say, you know, slower than usual through the... What am I doing? This is, oh my gosh, this is just... Back end, and Hamilton's through. Let's try the inside line. No. Action stations, Hamilton's through. Let's try here. Let's try here. Ouch. What a stupid thing to do from myself. We're getting desperate here. It's a bit too far back. But we mustn't worry. Hamilton is through. Oh, we're going to get a nice cut back here. Let's see if we can just send it up here. But Hamilton's going to get better traction. We're not losing another Grand Prix to you, Lewis. We're going up the inside. No. We'll just sit behind him. Don't worry. There'll be an opportunity. In the tunnel? I don't see why not. Side by side in the tunnel. I'll go for it here. Oh, I'm gonna still wide. And we got the move done. And we gave him the space. And what a clean move that was. We're now into the lead, but... Oh! This is tough. This is really tough now. It looks like I'm terrible at driving, but it's just me trying to, you know, stop steering off like that. Oh, Hamilton nearly got spun out there by me. He's just trying to be a bit too optimistic. So was I anyway, so I can't blame him really. Where's he gonna go? I'm looking too much behind all the time. Oh, what a race this has been. It hasn't been that exciting in terms of drama. I've just been constantly under pressure from Hamilton. I did manage to get away around halfway to 3/4 distance, but the last quarter's been quite a struggle. Hamilton did lead for just a small fraction of the last lap. Actually, I'd say I don't know. Hamilton did lead this race, but it was only half a lap. I've been the most dominant car during this race, although you could have said that Hamilton should have won it, but he didn't make, well, he did try and make moves, but when he was in front he had the chance to escape and he didn't. So obviously that shows something. This Ferrari could win the championship. Drivers and constructors, drivers even just alone, constructors alone, who knows? We'll only know after the last race in Abu Dhabi. But I'm gonna take victory here as Sebastian Vettel.
Fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Absolutely fantastic performance there. We win the race, and for a second there I thought that was Rosberg, but it's not. It's Valtteri Bottas. Well done for Bottas there. Bottas gets the place there. Finally, a victory. Well, we've actually had a victory in Belgium, but anyway, does feel like a long time.
It's been a great day's racing, and it's fair to say that they deserved that win. Their strategy was spot on.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So then, here are the results. So you know the top three. Räikkönen finished 4th, Massa 5th, Ricciardo 6th, Grosjean 7th, Kvyat 8th, Perez 9th, Button, well done to him, he scored a point, a well-deserved point there for McLaren, Honda. Rosberg just missed out, for some reason he made that weird pit stop. Stevens did well, but unfortunately Mary didn't. Look at that. Way off the pace. And look at us. Vettel, Hamilton, we're the only cars to set a time under the 2 minute marker, so that just says something, eh? Incidents, just that one. Unfortunately for us, but anyway. This is the driver's standings. Kimi Räikkönen has moved up. He's in 3rd place. Wow. Well, that's something. The gap now is 34 points. Button still stays where he is in terms of the drivers. No real movement there except for the top there with Räikkönen and Rosberg switching places. Same in the constructors. However, we Ferrari have gained a lot on Mercedes during this race. So overall, a fantastic race for Ferrari. And until next time, which I believe is the Japanese Grand Prix, goodbye.